Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. More now on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. Leading him out in his second season from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, it's Jalen Hurts. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out to the flat for Hyde. And the ball's out. Hyde fumbled it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They will be led out by their now 44-year-old quarterback playing in his 22nd NFL season. Unbelievable. The great Tom Brady.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continually stiff-arm Father Time the way that he has.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Now Brady on the bootleg. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Completes it to Watt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Escape. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 32 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Moore now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now Carlos Hyde gears up to take the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Hurts. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Josh Doxson's got it complete. 7 yards the pickup there. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. He's found Doxson again, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. He dumps it to Hyde. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off Byron Jones, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock. He probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A first throw for the backup Jackson. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line of game. So they take a big... A big chance here in their own territory. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. They go screen pass to Hyde. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Out of the gun now on third down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. It's something we've said a million times, but we were treated to a fine performance in the first half from Tom Brady. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Cooper on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter, and they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Handoff comes to Hyde. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Jackson on 1st down. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now here on EA Sports, and that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. Touchdown! O.J. Howard. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll set up to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He was trying to go back to Moore there. And it's second down. Back to throw. He finds his running back, Hyde. Runs through the contact. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. But first down, Hurts. He looks underneath and he finds Hyde. That catch good for only a couple. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Still 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still 4th down.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas.